Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's good to finish on top of the log. That's what we wanted. It's a change. It's a positive change for the team in Champions League. We are growing slowly with experience, and we tend to understand the tournament a little bit more now. We're no longer naive. Before we were just going in with the energy and wanted to win easily or win at all cost. But we paid our school fees, and we know how to play Champions League. And the most important thing for us is to understand how to play against the North Africans, because North Africans has been dominant in the club football. The title is always in North Africa, or the semi-final or final. The history says it. Many teams that has won the Champions League are the North Africans. And what's important for us at Sundowns to understand, first to understand the culture, second to understand the mentality, and three to understand the way they play. And we have gathered experience now. We know how to play against the North Africans. I think we have played Esperance, we've played Ali, we've played Zamalek, we've played Wydad, we've played USMA, and the results have been good. So it means we understand the mentality of playing the West Africans. And if you look even at national teams, who are the teams who are winning the Cup of Nations? The North Africans. So the South Africa must understand that, even from club to national team, and understand how they play, because it's not all about tactics. It's the mentality. You must also understand the culture, and you got to read body languages. It's very important to understand. It's more than the game, And once you understand all those things, then you got to teach your players to understand that, because they are big teams. WAC, it's a big team. It's not a small team, man. Last year this team was in the final. We couldn't score a goal here. We only needed one goal here to win, just to score one goal and go to the final. But we did not, and they went through. They're a big team, and I have a high respect for them. And I think the energy between Sundowns and WAC, and the energy between me and the WAC supporters and the players is unbelievable. It's brilliant. But for you to do that, you got to understand the mentality. You got to understand the culture. And Champions League is more than the game. Ne? It's not the score. It's not the results. But I know how to play against them. Yeah. I think if you checked the way we played, we always start on a high note at home and put too much pressure. But today we were a little bit cautious, and I wanted to know first, what do they have for us? Because I thought they will push very hard on us to win, but you can't just go like that. You have to check first and see what you can. So we were cautious with them. Both teams respect each other. They know we are good. We know they are very good. And after 10 minutes, you can see that, looks like it's a game that will be played in the midfield more than on the other side, on the end of both sides. And the good thing is we control the midfield. We control the game. What was important for us is we need to control the game. We are playing home. You need to control the game, because when we play in Morocco, WAC controls the game. So we need to control the game, and we need to have the ball, so that if they have chance to score, they must score from less percentage of ball possession. The possession must be with us. So the more we have the ball, the more they can score, because we have the ball. So it is important to do that. But the difference is, you can have the ball, but you don't go forward to go score. Okay? So that's what I would have loved more, for my team to be dangerous in front of goals. We were coming, especially in the first half, but not really, really dangerous. I think they were a little bit more dangerous than us in front of goals, because Al Husseini, he shot a good number 20, good shot in front of the outside. So, and then I start saying, if they can shoot from this distances, we should have a problem. Then I immediately instructed my midfielders to be careful of that, because He doesn't play on the winger. He's a number 10. He plays as a 10. But because they have number 18, Al Karti, playing as a 10, I know that he's not a winger. I mean, how many times we play walk? He's not a winger. And he's not going to go down the line and cross the ball. He wants to come inside, and he created problem with good shots. So I had to manage him to say, if he comes there, we need to manage that, because that's the only problem. But the striker was isolated, Kazati. He was isolated, and I was happy because Al-Karti was busy trying to help the team to play, but we didn't allow them to play. We controlled the midfield. So we control the midfield, you frustrate Al-Karti. And Asrir, as much as he's a midfielder, he's a centre back sometimes. It's a little bit different when you don't have Jabran, the captain, and Al-Karti midfield. Those three midfielders, for us, are a little bit of a problem, that combination. But today we were lucky we didn't have that combination, so we controlled the play. Yeah, Muscat playing group stages without the loss is good. It's bragging rights is good. It affects us on the league, on the local league. So you can't have the cake and eat it, because there now you're managing this, you're managing that. It's a problem. But yeah, it's important for Sundowns to grow as a brand slowly. We're growing very slowly. We are coming up, and we understand to play North Africans. We played USMA here. They never touched the ball. We played Petro. They didn't find the ball. At least WAC had more resistance out of the three teams here, and you respect that, But yeah, it's good to send a message that when you come to Pretoria, when you come to Tshwane, it's a different game, and it's totally different game than in Casa. In the Casa, it's totally different. We don't have the ball like we have it here. It's different. It's the mentality, it's the public. WAC has got a lot of supporters, and they create a lot of noise and pressure on us, and they drive the team. So that's another factor of playing home in a way. Yeah, the national team, I don't know. I mean, we've got Dean Freeman there, we've got Kamohelo there, we've got a lot of midfielders, Zungu. I think it's a good problem for Mlifine than to not to have. So he can answer that question. As long as he's playing at the highest level, this is the highest level in the continent. There's no any other bigger level. You're playing WAC here, and you play WAC away. I mean, which other level do you want? We play USMA here. Algerians, you must remember, they're the champions of the continent in the national team. So the boys are playing at the highest level. So it's good for the coach to come and see what's happening, and also to understand the culture of the North Africans, because it's not all about playing. So yeah, AJ is okay. He's doing well. We are happy for him. He's in the starting lineup, and he'll remain there as long as he does what he's doing. He's a brilliant player. I'm happy that he rediscovered himself, and it's a good boy. Yeah, I don't know what was the other question. Yeah, look, Ricardo came at the right time. Musa is out with a groin injury, so we are lucky. I like left centre back, left back, right centre back, right back, because I need the ball to rotate at the back and faster and quicker, because we had to frustrate the Kazadi. He put a lot of kilometers. That's why I keep it slowly at the back, so that he must run, and it's hot. And then we can go forward. No, I know, but to kill the energy out of him and make Al-Karti and Kazadi to run. So you just depleting the energies. We will go forward. It's not play because you play, it's tactical. And we have the triangles proper with the two central midfielders. They can't get the ball. You know it. You see it every week. So that's, what can I say? That's the plan. That's the way it is. I don't know if I've answered you. You're not happy. You don't look happy.
Yeah, also the top striker.
Who?
The link striker.
Oh, Afonso, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. He's not fit. Afonso, I don't know when he's going to be fit. I wish to have that guy on the lineup. So I just wanted to give him 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But Ricardo came at the same time. For Musa, who's got an injury. I'm happy for Lyle because Langa has got also an injury. So we got those two lefties who could play well. And Lyle played a very good game. I hope he can just play so well and the way he played, because he must also have a chance to play, because Tapelo played right back, Anela plays right back. So it's good for Ricardo to be back. We need them. We need the South Americans. That's why we have them. It's unbelievable. Sometimes the stories, these goosebump stories, that you go to Cairo, and they respect you and they treat you. It's unbelievable. I mean, who am I? And they treat you like they see Pep or whatever. I'm just a local coach from South Africa, but it's unbelievable the respect and the response I get from them. I don't know, they believe in me, and they give me the chance. They put me on TV to analyze their games, and I don't even speak Arabic, So it's humbling when you get that, and you get respected. But it's good for my country. It's good for us in South Africa. I need the national team to come up also. We can do this thing. We can do it. If we team up, we come up together and we share resources and information, we can do it. I'm not looking for a post for Bafana, that. I'm focused here. If I wanted it, I could have long made myself available. But it's humbling when you go to Morocco. I can hardly walk on the street there. It's unbelievable. Here I go, I walk. Nobody cares about me, Sir Musa?
The hotel,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Thank you. But over there, it's unbelievable. I think they're too much fanatics, these guys. I've never seen energy like that. Walk into Casa in the stadium there, you feel the heat. If you think that's it's five times that, they've got a lot of drums and all that thing. But it's good for the country. It's not about me, but it's good that my players understand and know, don't fear the stage, because the stage is too big. We did it, we beat Egypt, and it's not the first time South Africa beat Egypt. I think I've beaten them here. The famous big Egypt is Coach Shahata, Walgoma, Abutrika. You mentioned them, Shikapala, Jeddo. The Barakat, the big Egyptian team. But you know what? Don't doubt South Africans. South Africans can turn things around if they want. You know that. We need that consistency, and we need Pirates, we need Chiefs, we need these big teams to compete at this level. They must get experience. They must know what's happening in Morocco, what happens in USMA. It's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot. You play, there's no complaint. You play 2 o'clock in Luanda, you play. So the more we show the Zamalek, the more we show Al Ahly, the more we show USMA, the more we show Wydad that we can do it, is the more the country must believe, the national team must believe. But we are getting there as a country. I think the rivalry somehow is too strong here to look at the national agenda, the national flag. But it's okay. It will take time also, to be honest. I see rivalry when Zamalek people see me there, and they also post about all the pictures that they want to take. They make a 5, a khamsa, because of the results we offer Al-Ahly. But Ali was doing the same thing when we beat Zamalek with a 3. So it's the way it is. It's good for my children. It's good for my children to say one day we had somebody there people believed in him, So you see the guy inviting me for coffee at the hotel. It's beautiful. We are one big family. Why not? Well, it's either you're going to play Zamalek or you're going to play Raja or somebody who come from the group of Al Ahly and Hilal is on the edge there. Anybody can qualify. I don't know. Are they playing tonight or they've already played?
The results, Zamalek draw, Mazembe won, so Mazembe 2.
Mazembe, long time. Yeah. I'm talking about the group. The exciting group is the Al Ahly, Hilal, and Etoile. Oh, what a group there! I'm telling you, especially Al Ahly in Sudan. This thing is hot. Humidity there is unbelievable. So you're gonna get one of those. Ne? If you go away, you don't lose. You sort it out here. If you score away, much better. But here, you know the story. Here, there's always, it's very difficult for anybody to can come and walk here. As much as we respect Mazembe, as much as we respect Esperance, as much as we respect whoever, they know also. You cannot say, as much as we say to go to Tunis, it's not easy. We know. To go to Lubumbashi, you know, it's tough. But can somebody say, no, we want to go to Pretoria? You should be very brave to say that. Because sometimes you don't find the ball here, it gets lost. There's no difference. The difference between last year and this year is the goal. We didn't score. That's why we didn't go to the final. Against Wydad, it was the same thing. We were huffing and puffing in front of goals. In fact, we were a little bit nervous last year. Because I was watching the game last night, I wanted to remind myself, to revive myself. And I showed the players today a 5-10 minute clip of our games against Wydad here to say that we can do it. It's easy. Not easy, but you can do it. We have the team to do it. And I reminded them, take the fear out of the big team Wydad, and we did that. North Africans, same style. Same style. I mean, unless you saw something different here. Same style, same mentality, cautious. They've got a proper technique. Avoid corner kicks, avoid set pieces. That's what we avoided. I pleaded with the guys. Don't do fouls on the edges of the box because they're dangerous. Do you see the goal that Denny saved? They're brilliant. And one player was the height of Anel. One only. Out of 10. So it was a nightmare for us when we were plotting it to say who marks who. One. Only one player was the height of Anele. One. The rest, Nascimento, Wayne Arendse's height, all of them. Even Madisha is shorter. Those are the things I say you must know and understand. Don't make fouls and do set pieces because they'll destroy you with that. But they have a better technique than us. When I say technique, you guys will be thinking that I'm saying they are more skillful than Mshishi and Gaston. No, they don't. They know how to kick the ball. They connect the ball very well. They head the ball well. They've got the proper fundamentals, basics of football. You can see, even when South Africa plays Egypt, there's not too much of a problem. You can say we need to be very scared. No. But we need to score. South Africa, we don't kick the ball. We don't connect with the ball. And that's our challenge. Yeah, Madisha is developing, is learning. He's keeping players like Wayne Arendse out on the bench, which is good, and is young. It's also a good challenge for Bushle, good challenge for Tyson and them. I think Musa Libuza is brilliant at centre back. They need to play at this level to give Mulifi Nzeki a challenge to say these guys are doing it at the highest level. Yes, Tyson is good. Yes, Bushle is good. We know that, and they've done well, you know. But they need to challenge, you know. They need to challenge. Clanty is there at left back. They must challenge. We need to have competition so that it's good and it's healthy for everybody, you know. But look, we play the same way when the only way we should do it with the North Africans, you must have your passing patterns right, because they don't like to chase the ball. At home here, people are happy to stay and wait for one or two counters. They beat you from that. You know the story. But here, the North Africans, WAC always dominate. Al Ahly dominates. Taraj, Esperance, they dominate. So don't give them the ball and have your triangles right and let them run. And it's hot. Work on them here. And you see they start fighting amongst themselves. Then you know that you got it. But if you want to compete with them, you won't win. If you take the ball up there, they're strong aerially, you could see they're strong aerially. So that's why some of the teams who play those long balls, crosses, with the North Africans, they take it out. So you've got to change the mode when you play them. And if your team is not structured to can play, you've got to give Andile Jari the ball. You've got to give it to Kekana. So people are afraid that you give it to Andile, give it to Kekana. Oh, what if they take it? What if they steal? It's the price you pay. It's the price we pay at Man City. It's the price we pay at Liverpool. It's the price you pay at Bayern. Okay, you can go safe, take it up, it's safe. But it belongs to anybody then, when it's up there. If another guy heads it, when it falls to anybody, okay? I don't want the ball to be 50-50. I want to have the ball. So why should I put it in competition? But if you want to do that, you've got to practice it and you've got to have the heart to do that. They're going to steal the ball, né? If you try and play from the back. They will steal the ball. So what is the safest? Don't allow them to steal the ball. And what is the safest way to go to the other side? Take the ball in the box. Okay? And you are right when you do that.